They say the left hand, it drop mountains. They say the right hand, be slaying dragons.
All right, Brandon Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Brandon Adams, one of the best 154 pounders in the world. Nice to finally meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, you've been pounding the pavement for a long time, and I think it's about time that boxing gave you a big fight in a fair shake soon.
Most definitely. Like you said, I've been pounding the pavement, and now I'm finally breaking through. So I'm excited, man. 2026 is about to be a phenomenal year. I do what I'm supposed to do, then it will be the biggest year of my boxing career. Mm-hmm. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to displaying what I know I'm capable of and everybody who believes in me.
Okay. You have two big wins over Serhii Bohachuk. You beat him in a different fashion both times, but they're both definitive outcomes. What do you? Like right now, I know 154, a lot of really good fighters up there. Well, what do you feel you rank amongst the top guys at 54?
Well, me being honestly, is if it wasn't due to activity, mm-hmm. I was one of the top fighters back when. I'm still one of the top fighters now. So like me being who I am and how long I've been able to do so. I leave that up to people to say where they think or believe where I'm at, but skill-wise, through maturity and everything that I've been through, I feel like I am that guy. I think I am him, and I'm looking forward to proving that.
Okay. You knocked out Bohachuk in that Ring City, USA Classic fight in Puerto Rico, and then everything went quiet. Why did things go so quiet?
Things go quiet because, unfortunately, there's a moment where fighters aren't in complete control of their careers, and there was a promotional dispute.
Okay.
That's usually what always put me on a hiatus. I never wanted to leave something that I love. Boxing is my passion, always been. You always hear stories about how I'm always in the gym, I'm always training, I'm always trying to perfect my craft. I started late, so I'm always in the books, always trying to learn how to become better for myself and for others. And I'm a student of the game. So basically, promotions, they, whether or not if they have volume in pushing a fighter or not having the capacity to move a fighter, I was in a position where I wasn't being able to move, and it's extremely unfortunate. But on the flip side of that, where I can turn around and say that there's a positivity in it, was I became hungrier. I was able to, like I said, man, get much better. I was able to see what everybody else was getting and then become hungrier from that. So, and that just made me want to become a whole lot greater, a whole lot better. So that was a situation that that was presented to me. And every time a situation presented to me, I love to be able to look at the cards that was dealt, and if I don't like them, I turn them back into the bookie and wait till, I like the hand that's dealt for myself.
Of course. And you've had a tough hand dealt to you in this fight game, and you're still here. You're still one of the top guys in your weight class. Two of the other top guys in your weight class are Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz. They're going back and forth. It seems like they're not going to fight. If they don't fight, I've been saying it, I feel like you should be the top option for one of those guys.
Most definitely. I try not to call either one of those dudes out, not just because I think it's more of a respecting that's the reason why they don't call me out. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I've been the guy that they've looked up and they've saw fighting when they weren't professional, on their way of turning professional.
So you know those guys,
yeah. They know it just the same as they know of me.
Yeah.
How could you not know a guy who just did what he did to the boogeyman of our division? The real boogeyman of our division was Serhii Bohachuk. A lot of people didn't want to fight him. Probably still to this very day don't want to fight him. And I fought him twice, didn't shy away from either one of the fights, and served the outcome that I was able to serve up. So I'm looking forward to getting up in there in the ring and showcase what I'm capable of, knowing that I am capable of doing what fans haven't seen done today in an extremely long time. I bring that old school style because I was taught and I study old school fighters. So, I do believe that I am what it takes to beat everybody in my division today. So that's what I plan to do if presented the opportunity.
Okay. Out of all the champions, right, who do you think would make for the most interesting fight with you?
Me in the tower, because I'm 5'8". Fundora, yeah. Fundora's a champion. And it's the funniest thing is the two most popular guys are guys who moved up in weight versus the guys who's already put in work and been established at the 154 division. No disrespect to what no fighter is doing, but Fundora's been the WBC gold champion. Vergil is the silver title holder. And the gold champion is the gold champion. I respect Fundora and you know how he was able to come back from his loss and then do what he did to one of the top fighters. It being I'm sorry.
Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, Tim Tszyu. I don't know why I was about to call him his dad's name.
But
yeah, all respect to Tim. But you know, Fundora, him being 7'4", me being 5'8", it'll be an amazing fight just because of the height and then people seeing what kind of dynamics of the way of the fight. I think it would definitely be a fan-friendly fight. I've never been in a boring fight my whole career. I've been in fan-friendly fights. I don't shy or turn down no fights because that ain't who I am. That's not who I am. That's not who I'm gonna be in this sport.
You think the Fundora fight would be like similar to your rematch with Bohachuk?
Yeah, I think eventually what I plan on doing with anybody I'm in the ring with is making the fight eventually look a certain way. And again, it will never be boring because even when I was fighting Bohachuk, even though the fight was a dominant performance by me, the fight was never boring. It wasn't boring. It was a dominant performance to where you was waiting to see what was gonna unfold and how the fight was gonna end and Bohachuk got to dig completely deep. That's the deepest he's probably ever had to dig to
want to fight.
To want to continue to fight, and that shows that's a testament to how much of a warrior he is. Shout out to Serhii. That was we got many rounds in on the professional stage, and as I said, man, I don't see a lot of guys who's at the tops right now beating him. It's another kid who's on his way coming up, Francisco Veron. Me and him fought. I see a lot of guys not being able to beat that guy. He's up and coming, real good fighter, deep amateur experience. I like him. He's one of my favorite fighters, even though we're in the same division. I'm not one of those guys who don't.
He's an Argentinian, right?
Yeah. Shout out to that brother, man. Like I said, we shared the ring. We share passion. I see, and I do believe that he will be a world champion eventually.
Okay. One of the world champions in your weight class, they keep saying that no one wants to fight him. Bakhram Murtazaliev.
Let that brother know I'm on my way. Let him know I'm on my way. Listen, I've like I said, Bakhram is a good fighter. He's good. He's a real good fighter. I think a lot of people don't want to fight him because there's the same reason why they didn't want to fight me. The whole low reward,
risk reward,
risk.
Yeah.
And but it's not his fault. It's, he's skilled, and I plan to show the whole world how much I'm skilled. So I want to get in the ring with a guy like him. If he's the new Boogeyman,
that's the new Boogeyman.
If he's Boogeyman, then I'm here to unravel and reveal. You've watched Scooby-Doo.
Of course.
I'm taking the mask off everybody. I'm taking the mask off everybody. Me and the mystery gang.
Yeah, because he won that belt and then he hasn't been able to get a fight for a year. Now he has to be the B side in England for his first offense against Josh Kelly. So
yeah, which we plan to see how that unravels. Because he's never fought against a guy who can move. Box. Shout out to Josh. But there's a lot of guys with very popular names in our division, and I want to see how this landscape play out. I've been very resilient my whole career. I plan on being resilient through all of every name that's coming, and once I plan on doing exactly what I want to do, I'll get out the way and let them have fun. I just want to come and do what I said I was going to do, and I was going to become a world champion. And if unification is on its way because nobody's like running and ducking and dodging me too much, then I'm going to do that, and then we're going to see what else it is for Brandon the Cannon Adams to do.
There you go, Brandon. Well, I don't want to hold you up too much longer, but You got any final message to the boxing world about what you got going on?
Yeah, stay tuned, man. We got big news coming in the first quarter of 2026, man. I can't wait to be able to disclose the information. I can't say it just yet, you know what I'm saying? Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah.
So I'm trying my best not to say too much
I got you.
yet. But, you know what I'm saying? Everything that I come with is within power and respect, so it's much love.
There you go. Brendan Adams, one of boxing's true warriors. Thank you. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing videos just like this one, make sure y'all click and subscribe right over here.